Minute Jerome Otchere ending come on so football journalist engine thoughts on the Black Stars for a year according he believes that it's as a result of the government I was checking GFA being in bed with the GFA and the Abidu Sampen. So we say Jerome, good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Now I don't design up a Black Stars, any emu ensense, baby, I would general share your problem, partner saying.
I think it's an issue of management. And if we'll be sincere to ourselves, many are dream to a large extent. So, yeah, managing the team well in terms of how much money we put in, who we select to play for the team, who we pick to coach the team, and how the business of the Black Stars is run. So, in a professional, sincere, bringing honesty and truth to everything we do. God doesn't play football. Success on the field, and for me, that is the issue with the Black Stars. Now, how players are selected. I mean, who doesn't know? Me, he's much older than some of us. But me, like I said, I've followed the Black Stars closely from 1992 till today. This is about the only time I have heard an FA president say categorically that a coach will not have the independence to select his players. That coach selecting the players in year, it will be subjected to scrutiny by the Black Stars Management Committee. Who does that? And so all it means is that the coach will not have the independence to do his work. And the players who have been selected, you can say on the basis of what the FA president has said that the preferences of people who are managing the Black Stars and not necessarily the coach. And that's one problem with the team. I have said that Coach Milo, regardless of where he places the team or how he performs at the end of the competition, he will be sacked. And if he's being sacked, of course, the people at the FA, we can't sack them. But they should be asked questions because they are coaching in Cameroon. All the processes leading to our participation in this tournament, it has not been convincing. It's not any different from the various fiascos we have seen. And I hope this one does not end the same way. But clearly, Black Stars issues there. It's an issue of management. I can't think of any other thing but a mismanagement of what should be a national pride. And unfortunately, I bet a byword for disappointment and some entity through which some people use to project their own personal interest. And that's very unfortunate.
See, the management of the Black Stars team. Necessary GFA say not corrective measures in terms of the constitution of the association. No, means be no better be corrected. Seeing the performance. You
see, unfortunately, the GFA is an association, and so. If you want to pry into their things, their way of doing things, their activities, especially if you are government, any attempt you make, FIFA will stop you. You would expect to say members of the association would see some of the problems that those outside the association see. Unfortunately, they don't see it that way. It looks like once I'm in and I'm able to frolic with the people who vote for me in a very nice way, if it's rot, the rot is going to persist. It's very unfortunate. I mean, share association here, a little over 120 people in a Tuabayi president. Whatever you want to do, you can do it and still win the election because, I mean, like Eko was saying, we know how elections are won and they're happy. Media, I will still insist, it's an issue of management. And at Todebia, before said, the state has also not helped the situation. Because, Minia, and yet Krumhan recently, you can say, you raised $25 million for the Black Stars. I mean, why would we want to spend that amount of money on the Black Stars without asking questions? I am not saying we shouldn't spend. We should spend. But when there is accountability and there's a clear-cut way of determining what the money is used for and those things, it even brings confidence. A lot of people don't have trust or confidence in these Black Stars, not because they are not Ghanaians, but because they have not liked the way the team has been managed. I'll take you back. 2019, former sports minister Isaac Esiama went to Egypt. When he came back, he went to Parliament. He submitted what they called a budget, which in my view was an expenditure, and they said they will come back with the details. How many years now since then? 2+ years or a little over 2 years or almost 2 years. Nothing has been said. What it means is that the state itself perhaps is not interested in some of the accountability calls the media make. And, you know, we are in one soup together, floating and just going nowhere. And it's going to persist until we put our feet down and make sure, say, we are not interfering in the business of the GFA. But where national teams are involved, the state must have a proper interest in how these national teams are run.
John, Yadisi Adam saying, Ubeka said, but there are independent investigative bodies, my way, say more. Necessarily, yen kasa eya bang. But there is Yoko, there is Shraj, there are several of them, the CID and co. And to see our concerns with the management of FIFA, none of these institutions cannot investigate them?
No, it's going to be very difficult because these are quasi or para-government agencies. I mean, in as much as you might want to say, buying per se, you know. I mean, they draw their powers from the state. And as we all know, the moment they make any move, say a clear-cut case of criminality where you can establish crime and seek to investigate it, any move you make, FIFA will come in. But you see, you know, it is not even about FIFA coming in. It's about the state asking deep questions. And that's why Eko will say that the ministry is in bed with the FA. But I'm saying that, say the 25 Black Stars, on war Cameroon. I mean, are you happy that $25 million is to be spent on this team at the AFCON and the World Cup? Are you happy? No. There is something more we should be finding. But like I said, the state doesn't seem so interested. And we'll continue to run commentaries and hope that one day they will listen.
Jerome, I don't want to pay so Jimmy on the meeting. Come on.
Yo, I'm that.
Jerome Otchere and Edi and Common.